Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 15 of my Nagarythe campaign. Currently we have two generals.
Not one Druki on Nagarythe.
Alice and Enya. But there's a bit of tension there.
I do not know them well.
Little bit of tension there. I think it might be sexual tension. Mulder and Scully from the X-Files type thing. Alice is all, I believe the truth is out there, that beings like us exist with technology far beyond our knowing. Flying ships that are super fast, won't fight fair, and are total dicks. And then Enya says, well, one, I believe there is a proper mythological answer to everything, and two, we're here to discuss Shaggy's surprise birthday party, so not sure where all that came from. And then they kiss after 15 series later, because it's all about the sexual tension. You know what, I'm quite pleased actually, because I said part 15, and I entirely guessed that, and doing a little bit of head maths, I'm not very good at maths, but I think I'm right, so that's very, very pleasing as well, so that's all good. Last time we beat up Malekith and sent the Dark Elves packing. Enya did that. Good job, Enya. Yes. But your army took quite the beating. As we can see, DeLorean there barely got away with her life. Orinoco, he's less than half health. Enya herself took quite a beating. A lot of her army got pretty much destroyed. Didn't lose anyone though, so that's good. But fortunately, Alice has arrived, so he's going to push forward. So we've got Alfred there. Look. So I didn't know there was a female spelling of Alfred, but apparently there is. So there we go. I've also got Robin, who
not yet ready.
Yeah, Alice doesn't like her either for some reason. We've got a really nice army here. We've also got the Blue Squadron, Maverick and Goose. They're led by Caradron. So that's all good. I think we're okay over here. I'm probably going to get defences here. In fact, we do have defences, so that's nice. I need to get defences at Slaver's Point and Twisted Glade. Let's do that just in case anything nasty spawns. As in chaos, that's what I'm talking about there. More money would be quite nice as well. We could upgrade the port, that would be quite nice. What we could do here, because we've got a lot of docks, we could get a lot of elven embassies here. So we've currently got some gardens. Is it the elven? No, it's the elven embassy, isn't it? Which one's that one? That one there, the elven embassy, right? So that increases income from ports by 10% in the region. So we could make this into a very, very rich region. Of course, that does mean littering the streets with pyramids, with leftover Ferrero Rocher pyramids, effectively, because of all the parties the ambassadors are throwing. I mean, that is going to be, they're going to have to make a lot of money because Ferrero Rocher aren't cheap, you know. No, not like Milky Buttons. Although Milk Buttons do taste better. Well, they used to. They changed the recipe and it's not as good anymore. This truly is the darkest timeline. Anywho, let's just end the turn. And wait.
Loyal Guardian.
That's not ours. I thought that was... Did we have a... Hang on. Hang on. I was going to end the turn, but... Guyon, you were coming over here. Shaggy, you were heading for Marienburg, and we were also going to see if we can link up with the Empire and maybe make friends with the Empire, but I also want to see if we can get some more influence. We did have, what's his face? Jornadar. He is, what was his trait? Like, basically he was a fucking irritating dick. So we sent it to try and infiltrate a party, and apparently he was so much of an absolute pig. They just shanked him and dumped his body outside. So he's healing up now. We're going to try and get him into another party as soon as possible because we need that influence. So if we can get some more nobles, that would be quite nice. We don't need nobles with good traits. Bad traits would do. Okay, I guess that's fine. Someone wanted me to capture the ship graveyard, whatever it is, and rename it Atlantis, which is fair enough. Although Ulthuan is supposed to be, you know, I mean, obviously the Warhammer world, I don't know if you noticed this, looks a lot like our world, and there are certain similarities. For example, like the north, right where Scandinavia is riddled with chaos corruption, much like our own real world. Albion, for example, obviously where the United Kingdom is is a fetid swamp. Again, pretty similar. And obviously North America is where Malekith lives. Sure. But Ulthuan is supposed to be sort of where... Because Atlantis was always supposed to be in the Atlantic Ocean, in the middle of the Atlantic. That's where it was supposed to have been, like, placed, I think, from mythology. And that is where Ulthuan is. So Ulthuan is actually supposed to be Atlantis. And it also floats as well. Savages, greenskins, where are they? Over there, of course they are.
Ready for bossing?
Well... Defences? Maybe.
I am ready.
Okay, let's go and take Nagarythe.
No mercy.
Can we I think we can just
Your
auto-resolve
king
that.
calls. It's war.
Right, let's quick save it, because I just don't... We've done a few of these sieges before. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. And we'll occupy...
Are mine.
Talisman of Preservation, a Raven Keeper. Sure, that's all good. We've got Nagarythe. We've actually got a... Oh, we can get a theatre. How exciting. And a Grand Repository. We can actually get quite a few mages. The only problem is... Well, one, we can't afford them. A Luddite. Flammable. It doesn't seem like a good trait, but apparently it's fine. Being flammable, I think, would be... It's like wearing a shell suit, isn't it? Like, you just go up. Apparently that gives ward save for Phoenix units, but realistically what it should do is give you 3rd degree burns.
What?
Alfred, you've got a skill point.
Champion.
Well, yes, you like Alfred, don't you? Let's give you Curse of the Midnight Winds, sure. Let's give you that. I'm a little bit... There seem to be quite a few armies sort of meandering around, and Shock Attack Mountains won't have defences for 3 turns, which is a little bit of a problem. We might be able to send... Can we... You're probably better in...
Princess of the Asur, a wise course.
If you move here...
I'm waiting. Preparing camp.
You can encamp, you can move a little bit. I don't think we really need you in that settlement. Storag...
The Druki shall kneel.
Well, maybe. Let's give you an Elven Craftsman, because I think that would be... I'm a little bit concerned that Alariel is making a beeline for Nagarythe, because that's like... That's supposed to be mine, Alariel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Blood Queen.
Oh, that's Crone Hellebrand. I mean, hopefully Alariel will take her. We do have defences going up here. Not at Slaver's Point. That's not the end of the world.
Hunt.
Okay, Robin.
I do not know them well.
Well, you'll get to know them, don't worry. Let's give you Valor of the Age. Well, actually, let's give you Replenish, because I think that would probably be more useful right now. So let's go with that. What else we got? We've got Shaggy. Where's Shaggy? He's over here.
Give the word.
Come down here, Shaggy. Okay, well, the Empire used to have Eelhearts. They still have Helmgarts. That's apparently their capital. That does not bode well for Altdorf, which is owned by the Von Carsteins. Yep, okay. Okay, well, Carl, hello.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
I'm going to be honest, you should act sooner rather than later, because I think you might only have... oh, you got 7 settlements.
Does not have my consent.
You got 7 settlements. Okay, that's not actually that bad. I thought that would be significantly worse. We might be able to go and save Carl.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
I'm not surprised. You're at war with a fuck ton of people.
Fine.
Okay, good. So we got something. Got something going there. Tiatika. Okay, well, screw you then, you boggly-eyed weirdo. Okay, that's a little bit concerning, but I think we'll be alright. I'm kind of tempted to send someone over to the Empire to help them out. Because I reckon we could do that. Once we've dealt with the Dark Elves. And Chaos, of course. That's also the other problem. So, Alariel ran away from Hellebrand, which is a little bit upsetting. I'm going to have... to send Enya to intercepts, just in case.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
And if we head down to well, you're recruiting over there. I wonder if we can like lay an ambush. If we lay an ambush,
Shadow Stalker.
oof, lag.
Silent attack.
Let's see if we can do something like that. Caradrin,
Loyal and capable.
exactly, is gonna get. Let's go Keen-Eyed, because that gives us more ward save for our Phoenix units, more melee defense for our Phoenix units, which turns Blue Squadron into, well, a bit. Look, they've got 8% ward save. They've got 56 melee defense. They've got 80 armor. They also debuff everyone around them with 9 melee attack and reduction in armor piercing damage, which stacks. So basically, if they jump people as a group, yeah, the people attacking them don't really do an awful lot of damage because they legitimately just can't. It's pretty great. No, I want to. Where's Shaggy? Shaggy, where are you? You're over there. Okay.
Brave and true.
Let's go and secure influence from Von
A
Carstein.
resounding success.
Good. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. That's only in constant local effects. Okay. In that case, let's try assassinating, because that could come in useful as well. I want to see if we can maybe help out the Empire a bit. How do you guys feel about the vampires? You like each other, but mostly for attacking the Empire. I wonder if we could turn them against each other. The problem is the AI tends to not go to war unless it really, really has to. So we could do that and Norska and then decrease relations. That would use our influence, though. And I don't know how useful it would be. What about you guys? How much do you like each other? Not as much as I thought, actually. Maybe we could get you guys to go to war. What about you? You are... yeah, you don't like each other anyway. See... the Beastmen and Von Carsteins dislike each other to -53, but they're not at war yet. But I could maybe try and get Kemmler and Von Carstein at each other's throats. But it would be tricky. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it is, you know. I just don't think it is. If you could force factions to go to war, that would be one thing, but I just don't think we can. Like we can make the. I've had it before where I've like reduced relations between two factions that neighbouring each other quite significantly, and they've just ignored it. And yeah, so maybe not. Okay, let's get Ulvenar Tazans there. Let's get the Promenade, and that's gonna get. We've got quite a chunk of change coming in now, which is really nice. Let's get some... where's Ice Rock Gorge? Oh, you're there. So actually, we could just get more money. The Temple of Adioth is over there as well. Again, it's... I think it's worth maybe just saying I don't think this is going to be an issue. And we could get plazas. Let's get more growth. Because we kind of need that anyway. So let's do that. We'll see if we can hit the Temple of Cain. Because we've got Hagreef, we've got Shocktack Mountain. We can take Kargoth Deeps and the Temple of Cain. Then at least we've got that province. Alariel's going to head for Nagarythe, which does have quite a big garrison, so she might struggle with that.
Now.
Scarf, we want you over here because we've got a target somewhere. Okay, he's over here. You might reach there in time. You might get shanked along the way, though. So, maybe? Well, Alariel, did she attack Nagarythe? They haven't taken it, which is strange. The Lizardmen are continuing their rampage in Lustria, which is great because it's keeping everyone really at arm's reach. And someone just tried to critically... What did he try and do? Oh, you tried to shank Alfred, but Alfred turned it around. Good work there. It looks like Hellebrand is just... I think she's heading for the Shrine of... Is she heading for the Shrine of Cain? I think she is. I think that's what she's doing. Now, the only problem with Mazdamundi is that he's going to start struggling against the factions in Lustria because he's now spreading out his armies, which means his armies can get destroyed piecemeal. And yeah, Katet sent an army all the way north just to have a look around and has now decided to go back home. Katet he's not really helping, is he? At all, really.
I rarely see lizardmen where I roam, but I'm told we have a common cause.
Do we? Oh, now you want to trade? Yeah, okay, I'll have a trade agreement. I kept asking you. Good grief. Stupid bobbly-eyed weirdo. Okay, well, we were spotted, but did you...
Revenge.
Could we take Nagarythe? I mean, it's... Well, even if we lose Shock Attack Mount, I'm kind of okay with that.
Now we strike. Fight them.
So they do have a big garrison, but it looks like the city was sacked, or maybe Alariel lost the battle? I don't know, but she does have an army here. Well, some of an army. It's better than nothing.
Your king calls. It's war.
So Nagarythe already has taken a lot of damage, so we just need to finish it off. But we're going to fight the battle. One, because it's Nagarythe, and two, because it's going to be significantly easier than taking the Auto Resolve, which we might take a lot of damage for taking. I don't think this is going to be particularly difficult. We're going to move our archers up into range and rain death down upon the defenders on the wall, as is tradition. Meanwhile, Blue Squadron's going to head towards the city centre. City centre does have a dragon, a black dragon, defending it. But let's face it, don't think a black dragon's going to do much against Blue Squadron. Didn't phase him. And now he's going to start beating up this dragon. The dragon has 27 melee attack.
Hatred unites us.
18 melee attack. And yeah, he's getting the crap kicked out of him. That dragon is going down, well, not very fast, to be fair. Blue Squadron doesn't put out a lot of damage, but it does. It's very tanky. Very, very tanky. So the wall...
They're casting spells.
Well, we sort of are, that's true. We're dropping boulders. That's pretty effective. Got a fireball as well, and already defenders on the wall not looking very happy. The dragon's dead, and we're going to go and peck the sorceress to death now. But we do have some Colbond Dread Knights moving in to try and intercept us. As you can see, they've now got 14 melee attack, which is not very impressive, let's be honest. And backed up by the fact these guys have 27% ward save, and I think they've got defense resistance as well. I think I've got damage resistance, so they are super tanky. So although it's surrounded by Dread Knights, we're just going to be tanking this, no problem, and slowly whittling them down. Meanwhile, Alariel's forces are moving up into position. There is Alariel herself. She's going to... she's not afraid to get her hands dirty. She's pretty much the first one onto the wall. She does not give a shit. She's going to take on all comers. Not that there's going to be many left because, yeah, literally everyone's full of arrows. There's some blackguard currently sheltered behind this bobbly bit. Several have arrows in their shoulders. Not the best.
Missile fire!
Yeah, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. That's not going great. Blue Squadron still fighting, still surrounded by a blob. Again, they don't do much damage. Well, I guess tell that to those two Blackheart Corsairs who are now half the men they used to be. But I guess, I mean, the Cold One Dread Knights are very, very tanky. They do have a lot of armour. They do have quite a bit of melee defence. So it's not a massive surprise they're not doing much damage, but as you can see, Blue Squadron just not really taking any damage. They're just tanking it, no problem. And while they're doing that, the rest of our army is starting to move up. Now, Sorceress is continuing to try and cast magic, but it's not going very well. And Caradrin is slowly taking out some of these Blackheart Corsairs, some of these Cold One Dread Knights. There we go, they're running away now. Off goes the Sorceress, very little health left for her.
Let others die.
And we have taken the city.
Time to go! I won't die here! The battle is lost!
Well, that was pretty brutal.
Can be remade. Take what we must.
Definitely better than Ultra resolving it. Let's just occupy. We're getting a Potion of Strength, which is very nice. What does Caradrin
Blood of
have?
Nagarythe in them.
He's already got something. I guess you could give you that. Just to keep you busy. What about Robin?
Not yet ready.
Well, maybe, but Potion of Strength. She can get all beefy. Alice, what do I like here? You are level 35. I could go with more charge bonus and weapon strength. I don't know if that's really that useful. I need 4 skill points for draw. I could get Lightning Strike, but I don't know if Lightning Strike is worth it. Because we already have Ambush, which is effectively Lightning Strike. It would give us more options. I just don't know if it's the right choice. But to be honest, I don't really see much else I kind of want. I could get... fuck it, Skymaster. Gonna get Skymaster. And, oh, Robin.
Their name carries little honor.
Wow. A bit harsh. And Valor of Ages, because that's going to give you some more stuff, which is pretty great. Now, Hellebrand seems to be heading for the Shrine of Cain. If Slaver's Point had defences, I'd probably feel okay leaving it. We might lose Shroktak Mountain, but I mean, we will have actually walls there in one turn, so actually I think we'll be alright. So now we've got Nagarythe, which has quite a chunk of stuff in here. What else? Ooh, what can we build? Occupy Black Tower of Malekith. God, he won't like that, will he? Public Order, Lord Recruit rank, diplomatic relations with Dark Elves. Income from all buildings. It's pretty nice. Grand Repository. We don't have any public order built. Well, mind you, we don't really need it, do we? Because if we can get the Black Tower, that's plus 10 public order. I mean, if you think about it, towers, what is a tower but just a really big column, really, isn't it? So maybe the bigger the column, the happier the High Elves? I don't know, haven't put it to the test, but I mean, it scans, doesn't it? Okay, well in that case, maybe we get the Handmaiden's Gallery. do I get the Handmaiden's Gallery? Elven Court. Do I need it? No. We do have docks here, don't we? But that's literally the only one. So realistic. I mean, we will make some money, but it's not really. If we built the Elven Embassy, that would be another 10%, with another 5% from trade. But I don't think we need it. Let's get the Handmaiden's Gallery. And I'm thinking maybe getting the Sculptor's Workshop. So let's do that. Let's do that.
We are the guardians of order.
Good to hear. Let's get some walls, just to be on the safe side. I might leave Enya around here,
Duty calls.
just in case chaos spawns. Alternatively, we could send her over to the old world to help out, because it does look like
There will be carnage.
Carl could do with a hand. He's struggling a little bit, and I think
Behold
Enya
my
could sail away to the Empire and maybe help out. Let's assassinate. Let's learn to assassinate people better. We are in hostile territory. Because I think Alice can probably mop this up, and we've got quite a chunk of money, but I'm spending it. I mean, it's not like I'm hoarding the cash. I'm spending it all. So we can probably. We probably don't need it. I don't really. Yeah, White Lions. They're just bad sword masters of Hoeth.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
Don't at me. Exiles. Oh, really? Why? Like, they're not bothering anyone. Oh, wait, no. It's the Exiles of Nehek declaring war on... They're over the other side of the world, guys. You can't even be asked to kill the people next door, let alone... Alright. Alright, on the other hand, maybe he is... Okay, it looks like he's sending people... He didn't want to fight the Dark Elves, but some vampires on the other side of the world, suddenly he's like, get them. God damn it, Katep. What the hell? So, Nagar and Harganeth have confederated. That person's back. We got that guy. We've got Winds of Pain. Winds of Magic starting him out plus 20 for all armies, all factions. And who do we need to kill? Sekahuli, who is over here. And we can stab them. Boop. Thank you. I'll take that influence and that money. Thank you very much. And he has successfully assassinated someone, and then he apparently dies himself, is apparently how that works. But good work, him. We could actually... Right, I think we need to get another general. So, let's have a look. Vigorous, we've got Dangerous, Vigilant, Hawk-eyed. That's plus 30 range and missile damage for them. Vigilant, ambush success chance. I mean, that would be quite nice with... That would be quite nice with the ambush stance, the sort of attack ambush stance that we have. That'd be plus... I mean, that's quite nice, isn't it? Unit experience, 100 a turn. Tardy, soft-hearted. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we get Vigilant. Feodine. Feodine? Is that prophetic? You're dying? Let's hope not.
Protector of Ulthuan. Highborn.
When Loic dances,
Okay, Alice. We're going to go and deal with this army. It looks a bit nasty, but I think we're more than capable of dealing with it. So we'll hop
there is
you
no victory,
out.
not one Druki on Nagarythe.
Entering the
is going to
city.
go into Nagarythe. We're going now. I feel like we need to go a little bit more melee orientated with this army. So I think we're going to get Sword Masters of Hoeth.
Hunt
And then we're going to go and take out
from the shadows.
Velision. So again, we're going to kill Velision, but unfortunately we've run out of time for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Nagarythe Campaign.